Hello, I'm Grace. First quarter real gross national income surged 9.2% year-on-year, exceeding the GDP growth rate by 5 times in an unprecedented display. This marks a pivotal structural shift in the economy, extending far beyond mere statistical variance. Real gross national income encompasses not only domestic earnings, but also net income received from abroad. In contrast, nominal gross domestic product measures the market value of final goods and services produced within the country during the period. According to Statistics Korea, nominal GDP growth for the same period was merely 1.8%. The five-fold gap stems from a sharp rise in returns on overseas assets, overshadowing domestic production activity. Analysis indicates that the semiconductor boom significantly boosted profits from foreign affiliates, demonstrating the sustained competitiveness of Korean firms in global markets. Since real gross national income reflects resources actually available to citizens, it directly correlates with living standards, signaling an improvement in macroeconomic conditions. However, whether this growth has been evenly distributed remains questionable. Concentration of income gains in specific industries or among high earners may dampen public sentiment. Reported per capita gross national income stood at $36,963, a figure suggesting a relative decline in status as Taiwan and Japan have surpassed it. Thus, a paradox exists. While growth speed is high, relative global competitiveness is falling, indicating that economic expansion does not automatically elevate international standing. Historically, growth relied on exports and domestic production, but returns on overseas investments and asset management are now primary drivers. This shift signifies Korea's transition from an export-centric nation to a global asset holder, highlighting the unprecedented importance of economic security and asset management. Fiscal health is also expected to benefit, as rising incomes should increase tax revenues. Improved fiscal space could enhance policy execution for infrastructure and welfare, providing crucial resources for long-term stability. However, inflation risks offsetting income gains persist. If price hikes match income growth, real purchasing power could actually decline. Therefore, authorities must prioritize price stability, adopting a balanced approach that stabilizes inflation without stifling growth. Continuous monitoring is essential to accurately assess these structural changes, proactively managing distribution issues and inflation risks hidden behind positive indicators. These statistics clearly show the economy entering a new phase, where leveraging overseas assets and improving internal distribution will be key policy priorities. Policymakers must move beyond mere numbers to translate gains into tangible public welfare, ensuring sustainable growth through structural innovation and stable governance. I'm Grace, thanks for watching.